This morning, a new document coming to light claims in the mid-2000s, President Trump called police about Jeffrey Epstein. Among the 3 million Epstein files released by the Department of Justice last month is a 4-page FBI report on an interview the Bureau conducted in 2019 with the man believed to be former Palm Beach Police Chief Michael Ryder. Ryder and his detectives began investigating Epstein for human trafficking in 2004. According to the document, Trump called Ryder around that time and said, "Thank goodness you're stopping him. Everyone has known he's been doing this." Ryder also says Trump said he threw Epstein out of his club, and he was around Epstein once when teenagers were present, and Trump got the hell out of there. The former police chief says Trump told him to focus on Epstein's associate Ghislaine Maxwell, saying she is evil.
Did you have any suspicions that he was young women?
No,
Women.
I had no idea.
Trump has long denied having any knowledge of Epstein's crimes, but Ryder says Trump was one of the very first people to call when people found out that they were investigating Epstein. Maxwell appeared from prison for a congressional deposition yesterday. The convicted trafficker was grilled about Epstein's crimes.
Can you please provide us with all the names of other additional co-conspirators to the crimes perpetuated by you and Jeffrey Epstein?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
So I wonder what people are going to say now that they see this report from the FBI interview summary that a police chief said when they first initially were looking into Epstein, Trump was one of the first people to call and actually gave them a little direction to actually look and also into her, which is Ghislaine Maxwell. See, this is going to get overlooked in the media. This is going to get overlooked in the media because Trump should be getting some recognition. Is Trump perfect? Absolutely not. He's a person. He's a human being. Nobody's perfect. But he's been telling us all along about him. He said, I know him, but when I start finding out about who he was and what, the presence of, I kicked him out of my club. But why are people, they're so thirsty to find something about our president in those files, but they have found absolutely nothing. But they won't speak about the other people getting caught. They're trying to find something about President Trump. They're trying to knock him off where he's standing at. Doing a great job in the country, doing a lot, making us money, saving us money, doing things the right way. But people are trying to keep you occupied with these files so you can say that Trump did something in those files. When there's a report that came out that he was actually one of the first people to say, look into both of them. When are they going to start saying, all right, man, he's actually a good man? All right, man, he's not sick. He's not disgusting. We're going to put these other people on blast. But this is what happens when you have another party that doesn't like the Republican Party. And they're trying to find something in these Epstein files to pin it on Trump to where we can talk about it in the next 2 to 3 years, use it against him in the midterms. But what they're getting frustrated about is that we can't find nothing, but we find more and more about these other people. What about these CEOs that's stepping down? What about these business people? What about these professors? What about these head of research all in these files talking crazy, talking reckless? Not a lot being said about that by the media that's really pushing files and Trump being in it. I guarantee that the left and the liberal media were very upset when Trump was like, all right, release him. A man that is guilty does not say that. A man that is like, he knows he's in them files. He knows that, I'm going to get in trouble. Does not say, I'm going to release him. He will stall. President Trump said, release him. I know I'm not in there. But they're trying to find something. They're trying to keep this story going. They're trying to knock you off all of the achievements and everything. But it's just sad that nobody's really speaking about this and like giving this man credit. Like, oh, yo, bro, he's not in the files. He's the first one to say something about him. Well, I'll be damned. We don't see that on TikTok. We don't see that on Instagram. We don't see people saying, man, I may not like what he represents or how he talks, but I do like the fact that he's not in them files and he's actually a stand-up guy with morals and values. Like, people won't even say that. It's okay to like something about somebody and not like something about the same person. But you got to give him credit when credit is due. You got to give him credit when credit is due.
She invoked the Fifth Amendment after every question. Maxwell's lawyer says she is prepared to speak fully and honestly if granted clemency by President Trump. Meanwhile, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick faces bipartisan calls to resign over new revelations about his relationship with Epstein long after Epstein pleaded guilty to sex crimes. The Commerce Department saying Mr. and Mrs. Lutnick met Jeffrey Epstein in 2005 and had very limited interactions with him over the next 14 years. Overseas, King Charles is breaking his silence about his brother, former Prince Andrew, since the new revelations and the latest Epstein files release. King Charles now saying he is ready to support police as they look into a claim that Andrew shared confidential material with Epstein back when Andrew was a trade envoy. The palace saying the king has made clear in words and through unprecedented actions his profound concern at allegations which continue to come to light in respect to Mr. Mountbatten Windsor's conduct. Back in Washington, members of Congress were able to view unredacted versions files yesterday.
There were tons of completely unnecessary redactions in addition to the failure to redact the names of victims.
Republican Thomas Massie and Democrat Ro Khanna say the DOJ redacted several names of men they say should be revealed without redactions. Massie is threatening to read the names on the House floor, but says he'll give the Justice Department time to respond.
I think we need to give the DOJ a chance to go back through and correct their mistakes.
Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche accuses those lawmakers of grandstanding. He says the DOJ is changing those redactions.
You know what? When we see going what we see going on, right? We see that a lot of these people that are elites, politicians, business people, all of that.
This morning, a new
That's what we see. We see all these people that have problems. We see all these people that just nasty. But the one person that y'all want to be nasty is not nasty. The one person that everybody's trying to get on these files and pin it on them so they can make sure his presidency goes down the toilet drain is not the person you guys are trying to make him out to be. That's the crazy part. Nobody's not really talking about like, hey, he was the first one. He was the first one to say something. Were they friends? Of course. We're friends. We're connectors. We're making money. But as soon as I seen out, I didn't know you get down like that. See, a lot of y'all think I got friends, but you don't know what they do when you're not there. And they'll try to introduce it to you to see if you're going to take the bait. Trump didn't take the bait. You know what, bro? I'm out, and I'm about to kick you out of my country club. So now that I know who you truly are. A lot of y'all don't know y'all friends like y'all think y'all do. Y'all don't know y'all friends like y'all think y'all do. Y'all think y'all know y'all friends. Y'all think y'all know y'all people. We buddy. Next you know you walking into a room of people that and you like, wait a minute, that's not what I'm about. Oh man, it'll be okay. Nah, I'm good, brother. I'm out. A lot of y'all don't know y'all friends. Everybody ain't your friend. That's why I tell my daughter. Everybody ain't your friend. You can be cool with people. You can be locked in. You can, play a little bit. But you don't know everybody. This is why I don't let my kids spend the night in nobody's house. I don't know everybody in this house. What this tells me, these Epstein files, yes, there's some crazy stuff in there, right? I see all the videos. I'm like, what? Who? Damn. But what this tells me, you can't trust nobody. You don't know what type of fantasy, you don't know what type of things they got behind closed doors. That's what these files have taught me. Don't trust nobody. Everybody got some type of kinky little fetish. I'm cool. I'm cool with being cordial, but I ain't got to be your friend. That's what these files have taught me. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, keep the thing rocking, keep it rolling. I appreciate you guys' support. Make sure you tap in to the No Filter Morning Show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also, too, don't forget to join the Go Getter Patreon. Link is in the description below. I'm out.